Ooh. Time to take a vape. God, it tastes like shit. Boop. What's going on, guys? Ron Dizzle back again with another video. Today I'm going to show you how to rewick an RDA, or a rebuildable dripping atomizer. So to those out there who just started going with the RDAs here, you're gonna find after, you know, maybe a couple days to a week that all of a sudden it's starting to taste like crap. And guess what? It means it's time to rewick. So this bad boy has been going for a week now, and now it's time to rewick it. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay? Hey guys, here's the uppy closey. Just wanted to show you what you might need to go ahead and rewick your RDA here. Get some scissors, some cotton. This is just some generic organic Japanese cotton. See, like that? They're gonna be in sheets. A little, you know, some pliers. Not really pliers. You just have any kind of little picking tool there. I have some of these little screwdrivers, little millimeter screwdrivers. You could get at any actually I got these at a Daiso, which is a small, you know, like a little 99-cent store, Japanese type store thing. Anyway, you have those. I just use them to pretty much things. So here we go. This is the RDA here. What we're gonna do now is take a look. Oh, and oh yeah, look at that. That is disgusting. See that? Ugh, Jesus. You can't even really see it because it's so black. There's pretty much all the sugars in there burning, you know, caramelizing. This is the new juice I'm going to be vaping on next, so stay tuned for the review for that one. Beard. This is pink beard. 3 milligram. And I have a little water here because later on you're gonna want to glow your coils, and then dip it in there to get rid of all this residue that's in there. So anyway, let's get started here. Take your needle nose pliers or whatever you have, and we're just gonna, oh, you're gonna need some some napkins too, just because it's so ugh. Look at that. It wasn't even connected inside. See? So disgusting. Just put those aside there. Now after this step, you're gonna want to rinse your RDA, and not like a really crazy rinse. You don't have to. Some people like to wash it. I personally just you know, I just rinse it off real quick. So let me go and do that real quick. Just put it under the faucet for a little bit, and you'll be able to get back to what you're doing. Oh, don't forget to rinse the top cap as well. I got here my dead rabbit RDA. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, back again. Just rinsed off the RDA here. It's all nice and wet. Sometimes it won't come out. Just kind of screw it on there a little bit. There we go. Let that dry off. Yeah, this is a good time for maintenance. So I've already rinsed this off. If it'll come off there. There you go. Just kind of let it sit there for a while, let it dry off. So this is a good time to go ahead and wipe down the atomizer itself, because there's going to be, like, you see, like residue on there. You want to wipe that off, wipe your mod down. Make sure it's good to go. And then what I like to do is, either you could get a Q-tip or something, but what I like to do is I like to just roll this up here and stick it in the hole. And really stuff it in there and just, you know, twist it around. Now look at that. There's some dirt on there. Not a lot, but that's good. And after you let your mod dry off just a bit, that's the time that you go ahead and reconnect it here onto the mod. Doesn't have to be super duper tight, but yeah, get it on there. Yes. Alright. To pay attention to the wattage here. You don't want to go too hot. You want to go, depending on where you are on your ohms. I like to go down, you know, quite a bit there, just to like, yeah, let's do 20 watts here. And you just pulse it. Just pulse it a little bit. You see all that crap? There you go. It's coming off there. And you want to glow your coils at a low wattage just to burn off any of that excess crap. And then this is where this little cup of water comes into play, because then you just dip it in there and you got some nice clean coils. So let's go ahead and glow these. There we go. Let it go. Glow it again. You can also start making adjustments here. You know, you just notice how one side's hotter than the other. You want them glowing evenly, no matter what kind of coils you have in there. So glow them, get them hot, and then dip them in here. Now you notice I'm just barely dipping it in there, not anything crazy. Look at that, they're already looking kind of clean. Now you can do this as many times as you want. Generally, your coils, they will last you at least a month or two before you need to go ahead and replace them. You'll notice on flavor too when it's time to replace your coils, because then they'll start tasting a little weird, maybe a little burnt. But yeah, you just want to glow them. Make sure they're glowing evenly. And actually they're pretty good there. I know my coils are not beautiful, guys, but whatever. I just have Clapton wire, so that's it. You just want to glow them, and then, you know, you just want to repeat. Just dip them a little bit. Look at this. Very minimal. Okay, shake off the excess water. And you can kind of burn it off too. Just keep pulsing it. Just making sure they're glowing evenly. And if they're not, see how one side's a little hotter? This is where I like to take my small screwdriver here, and while not pressing it, now if you have a ceramic tip or whatever, you can do it while it's glowing, but since I have metal here, I just brush it. Very lightly brush it. You're just lightly brushing it, that's all you're doing. Let's do it the other way as well. Now you want to try and glow them again. And a little more brushing. Pulse. Pulse. And now they're kind of even. So not bad, but it could do better, but whatever. Okay. Now, you're gonna throw that water away. Let it cool down. Doesn't take long. You want to prep your cotton here, so just take one sheet. There we go. That is one sheet of cotton. You want to cut along the grain, not against the grain. Not like you're cutting a steak. Now, as far as thickness goes, it's just really, it's up to you. I'm gonna go like maybe like right there. And then if you want, you can also use this to measure how much you're gonna cut the second one. I just kind of eyeball it because really with RDAs, wicking is not crazy because you're dripping in there, you know. It's not an RTA. RTAs are so finicky. I sometimes hate them because, yeah, they're so finicky. You don't know if it's wicking right. You don't know if the bubbles are coming up or not. So I like to just cleaning that there, wiping it off. Okay, so after it's kind of cooled off a bit, now's the time for you to wick. So you want to take your cotton, focus. Yeah, there we go. I like to take off the top part. There's like a harder part. I usually take that off. You just, come on, man. Just peel it off. After that's done, you kind of want to just roll it up a little bit on one side. Thin enough that it'll go through. And that's a little too thick still. There we go. And then you want to gently pull it through the other side. I like to go almost all the way and then pull it back to even it out. That's good right there. Other side. Again, you want to pull off the top layer there. Well, I do. It is all your preference. Okay. Just kind of even it out there. See, nice and fluffy. That's what you want your cotton to be like, nice and fluffy. Let's put it through here. All the way to the end almost. And gently just pull it out. It might be a little thick. But again, it's an RDA, so your wicking doesn't really matter too much. Okay, now once you have it like that, you want to go ahead and cut the ends off. Now, before I get into this, depending what RDA you have, so I have the dead rabbit, you kind of need a lot of wick to reach all the way down because the coils are up, you know. So for me, I just need to do it like this. I just need to cut like a good part of the end off, that's all. Wow, it's not sharp. That's what I get for getting Costco fucking scissors. That's all. Get rid of the excess cotton. Now, if this were an RTA, some people would brush it. Is it a good idea to brush it when you have a RDA? So an RTA, guys, if you don't know, is a rebuildable tank atomizer, and you know you're gonna have a tank that goes over, and then the juice will seep into the cotton. So you kind of want your cotton to be a little thinner, whereas an RDA doesn't really matter, you know, because you're just gonna drip straight onto the coils. So I am not going to brush them out, but what you, just as an example, you know, you would brush it out. Whatever thing you have that's kind of sharp and pointy, you can kind of brush them out there. You see how it comes out a little bit, and then you just cut the excess off, just like that. But again, this is a RDA, so I don't really care. All right, so now you just got to stuff them in there. You still want to keep it a little fluffy, so you don't have to, you know, that way, you know, when you drip onto there, the juice still comes up onto it. And so just stuff them in the wells there. There's like these little wells. I don't know if you can see it. The little wells, you just stuff them in there. Again, RDA, guys. You are the one supplying the juice to these wicks. So, yeah. All right, not bad. Not too bad of a job. You know. So once you get that done, now it's time for the juice. Here we go. Some of this pink beard or whatever. There we go. Dripper bottles are awesome for RDAs, which now they've switched it over to Gorilla bottles, but some companies are still using these glass dripper bottles. So you just want to wet it. You want to wet your coils. And then you kind of want to pulse it a little bit. That way it sucks in the juice. So let's get some more. Get some juice on there. Pulse. So it sucks in the juice. Now what we're doing here is we're priming the RDA for it to be ready for us to vape. Now when your initial vape here, it's not, you know, it might taste like cotton a little bit, but that's just how it is. It takes time for it to really soak in there. And again, you just pulse it a little bit. Now we can up the wattage. So right now we're only at 20. Let's go up to 30. Ooh. We can add a little bit more juice. Just a little bit more. And look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ready to go. And that's it. And then you just, for me, I gotta line up the holes here with the coils. so it's gonna go. Oh, I'm dripping juice. Shit. Get it on there. Drip tip. Nice and on there. Okay. And I have excess juice, which is not good. Except tipping it over to show you guys. Just kidding. And that is it, guys. All ready to go. 30 watts. You know, let's start. We can go ahead and vape it now. That's all. That's how you wick an RDA. And again, you want to, look at the table here. You need cotton. You need something to stuff the cotton into the wells. You need some pinchers or whatever to take out the old stuff. You want to brush your coils a little bit. You gotta cut the cotton. And that is it, my friends. Let's go back up top. Alright guys, that's how you do, that's how you rewick an RDA. Still rocking at 30 watts here, but I just wanted to show you guys the ending product. I'm gonna bump it up to 40 watts here. Oh. That's it. Hey guys, hope you liked that video. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time, okay? Let's keep on vaping. Stop smoking and start vaping. Awesome.